Welcome in and good evening, or good night, whichever the case may be, or good morning if you happen to be on the opposite side of the planet. Welcome in, Susanna. Welcome, Scorpio Mama. Welcome, Sweet Acres Koi Farm. Let's see. Welcome, Gator. Welcome, Demi. Thanks for coming in, Susanna. Give you a peek of what I've been looking at since, I don't know, about an hour ago I put the scope out. This is the Rosette Nebula. We've looked at this before, but I seem to think that there was quite a bit of moon that night, and although I liked the picture, I wasn't 100% satisfied. So I will revisit stuff. I actually revisit a lot of stuff. I am unable to show the kitty cat cam or the alien cam or the telescope cam because I can't figure out how to pull in the RSTP address. Just I found what it was, but it changed, I think, when it updated. So, whoops. I just have to go get it again. I wonder if my phone would tell me what that address is. It might. Maybe. No. I'm gonna have to have Ed figure it out for me, so we'll just get around to that later. Yes, Gator, we are looking at space, and we are looking at the Rosette Nebula in case you missed that memo. Yes, yes it is. It most certainly is. Zena, you're a punk. Stand by. Don't even start that. Oh my gosh. Of course, the dog decides to be a brat right now. And that really does not surprise me a whole bunch. I totally agree on the skull. Like one eyeball here, one eyeball here, and sort of a deformed looking nose in the middle. It's pretty cool though. I agree. Yeah, maybe a gray. Great big eyeballs. It's definitely cool. So yeah, since the camera outside doesn't give me, I can still look at it at least, so I'll probably be looking over that way to see what's going on with my security cameras. Just so I can keep eyes on the scope. Quite seriously, that was primarily the main reason I wanted it up there anyway, so I'd just constantly be staring at it. And I do. So. There we go. Good night, sweetheart. You have a good night. Get some rest. Do it all over again tomorrow, 'cause you know you will. Happy almost Friday the 13th, my darling. Yeah. Dimmy, here, I'm going to take a picture, and I'm going to send it over to you here. Because then you'll totally understand why I don't get completely messed up. There you go. It is the rosette gator. So you know. So how's that for a crazy view? But it's the only way I can really make it work. Plus you got a preview of my mess called OBS. Yep. Yep. It's the only way to do it. Yeah, it's crazy. But it's effective. When you get right down to it, it's probably the best way to roll with it. Yep. Yep. But yeah, you'll have to pop out the chat and just kind of change around your the way you look at your windows, and you'll be good to go. I actually got a Stream Deck that I need to install and program. That'll be fun. So once that happens, then I'll be able to put shenanigans into the chat too, just for fun. But it'll also make it easier to switch the slides and stuff. Right? And here, I'll send you something else just for fun. So you get just another little idea of how this actually works. Xena, don't even think about it. So that's the tablet. Oh, you're fine. You are absolutely fine, Scorpio Mama. Yep. So basically the way it works is the tablet is where the display is. There is actually a little plug that plugs it in USB, and I have to run USB debugging. And then there's another little application that runs the display, so it's like a secondary quote-unquote display for the tablet, and that's how that comes on. Welcome in, Mind Stretcher, Dennis Bigfoot friend. I need you to knock it off, dog. For reals. But since it's actually, so literally it's feeding into it, the video's actually feeding into the PC, and it's having to be pulled out by an application. So the application is what you're actually looking at. It's not a direct fly. It's crazy. So I have to just point back that window. There's a little bit of hoop jumping to make it all work. Otherwise, Xena! Oh my god. I'm gonna say bad words. I'll be right back. I feel better after that. Stop! Go lay down. You wait 5 minutes. But anyways, so the other option you have is if you're running exclusively video, then you can run an RSTP stream, but I'm not running video all the time. Like, this is not actually video, this is time lapse, and it won't work in this mode with the RSTP. It doesn't stream that way. It has to be a solid stream or it won't do it. So yeah, I think the dog also is having a pee call, so give me a sec here and I'll let you watch a slideshow that's probably more entertaining than the sky barely doing anything. It is mildly complicated. Yes, it is. And I had to run USB debugging on the tablet, and every time I reboot the computer or the tablet, I have to re-enable all that shiznat. It it's kind of a hassle sometimes, but is it worth it? You'll let me know. I had to run USB debugging on the tablet, and every time I reboot the computer or the tablet, I have to re-enable all that shiznat. It's kind of it's a hassle sometimes, but is it worth it? Oh, you're lucky you didn't hear what I just said. Anyway, Scorp, I love you. Boop. I'll be right back. My dog's being a brat. All right, that was a success. Now, hopefully, she'll chill out too. Hi, Miss. Maybe not. Am I here? Am I there? My dog's being crazy, sorry. Do I have audio? Go lay down. All right. You can't hear the music? Hang on, let me check it. You can't hear the music? Hang on, let me check. I think it was just that one song. That one song is like really, it starts out really, really, really low. Yeah, you know what? Dennis, we were talking about that over on one of Sweet's live streams, and we were talking about how the chemtrails are definitely just basically pissing me off because it'll be a perfectly clear morning, and then they fill the sky with stripe after stripe after stripe that doesn't dissipate, and suddenly it's a cloudy evening. You know, and they did that right before that super duper cold snap. Not the smartest choice of times to be clouding the, you know, seeding the clouds. I mean, it's nothing new. They've been doing it since I was a kid. They did it in Utah. But they did it in Utah so that they could clear out the stupid inversion. They literally wanted it to snow. They would get such high pressure in the Valley of Salt Lake that they seriously couldn't even get it. It wouldn't snow. Oh, Xena. Come on, then. Get up here. Ugh. Oh, just sit your furry butt down. Yeah, I'm wearing the slippery cool pants. So you'll have to just behave yourself. Hang on. You won't even look at the camera. See, Demi, the problem I have is my dog won't look at the camera. Just barely. She gives it like a sideways look. You're a punk. You're a total punk, you know that? What do you want, the keyboard? You can't have it. I'm sorry. But that's out of your pay grade, honey. It's out of your pay grade, honey. Off you go. See ya. Oh, she's a terrible little turd. Gives me a bad hair day. Well, no, just winter gives me a bad hair day. I'm gonna get rid of my jacket. Show off my fancy pants. Woo! You have to admit, these pants are freaking cool. Probably have to get another pair. I went into full nerd mode tonight, guys. This is an old Windows blue screen of death. And if you know, you know. If you don't, then you're awfully lucky. Put some peanut, yeah, really. Just put a little snack right on it. She'd climb up on my desk and get it, though, is the problem. So, yeah. That would go over badly, unfortunately. Gator. This is actually an old coffee cup, and it was based on a British sitcom called the IT Crowd. Hey, welcome in, Nicholas. Right now we're looking at the Rosette Nebula, and I got clear skies till about 6 o'clock in the morning. It's just whether or not I have clear eyes and the ability to stay up that dang long. Seems like the only time I'm willing to go outside of my house is if it's dark and there's nobody out there. Like, oh, all the neighbors went in. I can go outside now. Otherwise, I have to interact with them. Eek! Funny but true. Oh, dang. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's literally what they're doing out there, is dropping all that aluminum. I know there's other stuff in it, but it's aluminum primarily, and that's what helps drop the rain, but yeah, whatever. It's just like, wow, why? Stop it. They need to stop it. So, Demi, if you like British comedies, there's an older show called The IT Crowd, and it's rather funny. It's nerdy enough that nerds will really get it, but not so nerdy that non-nerds will at least get a good laugh out of it. So if you know anything about computers, it's definitely right up your... It'll crack you up. Nice. You know, I don't even know where it is. It's an older one. You could probably look up some various bits just on the YouTubeverse, because I know there's some clips that are floating around out there. Yeah. Did you watch it on Peacock? It's funny. That was hilarious. Have you tried turning it off and on again? And yeah, that's real. From somebody who did a lot of years of tech support. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Because yeah, I actually I rebooted after Demi's live tonight, so that my computer wouldn't act like an idiot whilst I was live tonight. So Demi, did you have a problem actually going into your live? You have to actually schedule your live out from OBS. But you can schedule it, so that's always nice. Yeah, I didn't reboot the router. That's too much like work. I'm gonna have to get to panning here. I'm gonna get in trouble. Donkey sent me some donkey dirt, a nice pan and all that good stuff. And I've been waiting for it to warm up just a little bit more because I don't want to do it in the house. Hey Anime, welcome in. But I do want to pan that donkey dirt. I want to see the goodies that he put in there. I'm looking forward to the Little Rock from Little Rock, Arkansas. So that'll be fun because he told me what it was. Oh, I wish. Is he a little maniac? Are you absolutely starving? Oh my gosh, hang on one second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Did y'all hear about the Perrier in the water dish and all that stuff? Because, I mean, if I had Perrier, I'd probably give her some. That's cool. It truly does need to be digital. And then he can't even cheat. You know? Here, we'll swoop back over to the slideshow because the slideshow is just so nice. Right? You're not wrong, Demi. You are not wrong. Anime girl, some of these pictures are still, some of these are pretty new. Some of them are just old ones that are still in the rotation. As I get better ones, then they'll get rotated out. Night night, Scorpio Mama. You have a great night. Welcome back, sweet. Like this image that's right here, that's the pillars of creation within the Eagle Nebula. And I want to get that again, but I have to wait till the summertime. So everything is kind of seasonal. So it would seem like I spend long periods of time looking at one thing, which is true. But that's the only way to get those really fantastic shots, is doing the time. Oh my God. Xena. Get over yourself. Nicholas, it really depends on what it is. Some of them come in a lot easier than others. Like this one I'm showing of the Pleiades is not... It gives you a good clear picture of the stars, but it depends on what you're going for. So if you really want a lot of the nebulas and a lot of the fainter stars to come in, yeah, you have to put some time in. Or if you want to just screw up some shots, you can, get in a satellite path and stack those, because that's fun too. That was a goof around picture, which might have to get pulled out of the mess, but it was funny. It was one of those, I wonder what would happen if we did this, and I ended up liking it, so. But example of Andromeda, when it's peak, you don't need to put a lot of time into it. But the more time, the better the reward. M42 is always a fun target to look at anyways. I could probably at some point in time do a multi-night stack on something. But I'm afraid that it's going to wind up being very mosaic-like, and I'm going to have a lot of garbage around the outside edges. I'll tell him. I will totally tell him. We don't live too far from a town called Metropolis, And yeah, it's just as weird as you would expect. There's Superman swag all over the place. It's funny. Yeah, we actually stopped there when we were on our way to Tennessee. And, you know, you have the stand-up wooden things. Yeah, it was weird. It was the weird thing. No, but Ed was flying earlier. I think he's probably getting close to his hotel if he's not there already. So Sweet, I saw you did put out some video about your with the GoPro. Finally, the GoPro finally decided to make nice. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I've been going 90 directions today, and none of them forward. Mostly sideways. You're fat. You don't need any more food. Oh, yeah. Yep. I discovered that myself, so it's like turn on your phone, download the app. What? Shit. Okay. Was kind of miffed at that because I hadn't run the app in a while, and yeah, it's all installed on there. The app's kind of clunky. Yeah, I agree. The quick app's better than the old app used to be. The old app was really crappy. Yeah. It's funny how it works that way, huh? I gotta fill up this coffee cup. Small coffee cups are the bane of my existence, I swear. They just need to be gigantic, that's all. I still need one of those, you know, 12 cup. I don't know if I need to have a cup that's really honestly that big. It's legit, but you know, it doesn't, where do you pour it out of? And do you actually put your whole face in that cup and drink it? Not saying I'm not drinking any. Oh, I'm sure there's aliens out there. Will I ever meet one? Probably not. Oh, I have some. I have some lovely, lovely coffee cups, but I try to keep it a little bit real-ish. If it's too big, it gets too heavy to lift up all the time. I mean, realistically, I just need to have an IV or something. That would make more sense. The only aliens on Mars are the ones that we sent up there. And they're robots, so. That's true, Nicholas. I actually have a carafe that I use quite often too. When I'm camping, you'll probably see that thing. It'll make appearances whether I want it to or not. But it holds a whole pot of coffee, so that's what happens is I make a pot of coffee and I put it in the carafe and it'll stay warm for quite a while. You're welcome to sleep there, Scorp Mama. Or you're welcome to chit chat. Whatever works for you. Send her my dog to snuggle with, but she'd take the whole bed up. Dog, you're nuts. Give it to me. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. Bless you, Scorpio Mama, for being here. True that. True that. Plus, you're sweet anyway. So there's that. I seriously think I need an IV for this coffee cup today. Old is a luxury, sweetie. Old is a luxury. Take it as it comes. Mm. Okay, I think I have an idea how you did that. Maybe. Probably similar to how I did this thing. Yep. So right now I'll just pick out the Orion Nebula and switch it over. So yeah, it does, it's not perfect because I didn't make them perfect. I just stacked them in a way that I liked the way they looked and left it that way. Yeah. Yeah, and I was just screwing around on that. But I know, yeah, I get it. So I understand how you did that. And yeah, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. Hi, honey. He is Superman. So now I understand why that was quite the project, because just me screwing around doing what I did with all those images right there was, yeah. He landed sometime during Demi's live. I don't remember what time it was. Yeah, 30 tiles on top of 30 tiles and then remembering which one's which, and yeah. Did you name all of the tiles? That makes it a whole bunch easier. That's why I was saying numbers would have been very handy, because then you could just roll with numbers. Oh. I know Nightbot's such a pain in the neck. I can't remember what the ending thing was. Oh, let's touch base. Let us touch base. Was the final puzzle. I had to dig deep into my little brain pan to pull that out, by the way. I'm intrigued on that concept. Adding indicators, yes. Yeah, touch was the tricky one. I just don't understand how they call that emergency work. You know, I don't get that. I just don't get that. The more you play with it, the more fun it is. I mean, I still slip up a lot. It is what it is. Like, I always have audio problems and just stuff. But the thing that I found is like when you have a music or you have any other audio going in the background, your microphone is practically nerfed unless you have the audio to your other track way down. So we've got the audio set at, I don't know, what is it, 40 decibels roughly. Of course he was Googling. So when you were talking over your intro and when you were talking over your outro, you couldn't hear you at all. I mean, you could hear that you were talking, but I could barely hear what you were saying. Her voice, yeah, the audio you could hear, but the voice was completely gone. Give me a second. My dog's doing something entirely stupid, so I'll be right back. I think she trapped herself in the bathroom. Her voice, yeah, the audio you could hear, but the voice was completely gone. Give me a second. My dog's doing something entirely stupid, so I'll be right back. I think she trapped herself in the bathroom. Why am I typing? I have my audio actually turned off right now, so you guys get to listen to the music when I don't get to listen to the music. If I wanted to listen to the music, I would have to have headphones on. Because otherwise it would cancel, it would double it up and it sounds weird when you have it in the background. We've tried it before and it definitely makes for some weird background noise. Yep, my sound's turned off. But I'm running VLC player. You know what? That's exactly what she would do. She would tear apart the loofah, unfortunately. And yeah. Oof. Yeah, I have my audio turned off so that it's literally just going through the system. I don't need to have it going through the speakers at all. So I have my sound turned off. And then we just had to mess with the microphone settings and the audio settings to get them to work well. And Ed's just like, talk louder. And I'm like, I can't do it, man. So my mic's cranked. Hey, Kendall, welcome in. Xena, quit being dopey. Now she's beating the crap out of her bed. She needs to go lay down. Yeah, she's definitely messed up a few scrubbies. It's pretty sad. Shh. Hush. Guess I could give you a live view, huh? There, Kendall. Give me a sec here. Oh, I have a dang dog trying to climb up on me. This is what we got going on right now, which is the Rosette Nebula. And it's being very particular and fussy for me tonight. We've been live for an hour and 11 minutes, and I was on this about an hour before that. And that's all the image I have. Dog, come on. This is the Rosette Nebula, NGC 2237. We looked at this before, a few streams ago. But it's definitely been, it's been tricky tonight. But I like what it's doing up around the top. Yeah, it comes up. It also, just part of it, I can show you what part of the problem is the arc that it's on. So I caught it. I've been basically walking across the top of that arc. And generally you're good if you go either one way or the other. But when you go over the top, it's kind of weird. And I am probably getting a little bit of field rotation and a little bit of light pollution. I think in a couple of different articles that I've looked about, when they describe the Rosette Nebula, they also do call it the Skull Nebula, so it depends on who's talking about it. But I think more frequently it's called the Rosette Nebula. Definitely has some skull appearance to it, though. And I guess it kind of matters where you're looking at it too. So there's that as well. So since we're kind of off to one side at this time, that gives you a little bit better idea of the whole thing, since it's just a piece of it, obviously. I like how it brings up this dark stuff in here too. Like dust clouds or something of that nature. It is. It's cool looking. It's definitely interesting. Yeah, we definitely need to modify some of the Nightbot stuff. I definitely want to get in there and tidy up some of the stuff that's going on in Nightbot. It's kind of annoying. Set the fan club and dono on a command and be a little bit more polite on the hellos and the highs and the howdies. You know, that sort of stuff. But yeah, I definitely want to get the Nightbot cleaned up a little bit. We were kind of... We're noobs even with Nightbot. Oh well. That was me. It wasn't an alien. Sorry. No. No, I definitely don't let it do that either. But yeah, I think it's aggressive sometimes. It's like, "Here, I want to say hello to everybody." Okay, well, don't be such a nerd, you dumb bot. But yeah, we'll play around with that a little bit. And yeah, that was fun. It was complex. Um oh, Nicholas, I would probably get myself in trouble if some words got blocked. I'd get kicked out of my own dang chat. That'd be cool. I'm going to step out and have a really quick smoke. I want to look at something on the telescope because I just noticed that my battery life is under 100%, which is really bizarre. So I don't know if I turned on the external battery. So if I didn't turn it on or something, then I need to turn it on. And if I did turn it on, then we're just going to call it a short-ish night because I need to charge it. My bad. Yeah, but you ignore your Nightbot, Gator. Just saying. Nightbot's supposed to help you see stuff too, you know? Plus, you know what I like about Nightbot is what it does in the background. It tracks what's going on. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Demi. It just logs all that stuff. And it wouldn't even have to be annoying. You wouldn't even have to turn on any sort of advertisements. I mean, you could basically put in there, you could put your Patreon in there and it would just pop every so often. And Demi wouldn't have to spend half the dang game writing people's names down when they came in. You're right. Demi, you're so right. We're going to have a meeting. I feel like it's going to be heated. I might need to drink some Monster that day. Who knows? I don't even like this stuff. Anyway, I'm going to be right back. I need a quick smoke, and then I will be right back. Do you guys want to watch the nebula endlessly? Or would you like to watch the slideshow? 1 for slideshow, 2 for live. Okay. I got 1 live, I got 1 gator. 1 for slideshow or 2 for live. I need to go have a smoke. And 3 is I don't know or I don't care. I don't know. Is that either one's fine? 4. Ed, shame on you. Live it is. I'll be right back. No doubt. No, no. It was a 1 or 2 answer, and y'all are just like insane. So I'll be right back. Live it is. I'll be right back. No doubt. No, no. It was a 1 or 2 answer, and y'all are just like insane. So I'll be right back. All right. Good night, Ed. Yeah, it's 12:12 here, and apparently I need to keep an eye on how much battery life I have because my extended battery has gone kaput for the night. It's done. So, we'll give it a little bit. I'm just going to keep chewing on this nebula for the night. And when it gets down to about 40% or less, um, it's time to go look at Jupiter and then pack it up, because I can't help but look at Jupiter. Oh, I see. There you go. Let me get to it now. Did you get something for dinner and some dessert, Ed? All right, take care, Dennis. Good to see you. Won't be running too much longer, most likely. Telescope says it's tired. Crazy thing. Oh, shit. Sorry. Sorry, Scorpio Mama. All right, Nicholas, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all for coming in. We'll see what comes of this. I won't be able to stack this tonight, but I'll charge the batteries up and give it a stack and probably have it up tomorrow. It looked like it was going to be clear tomorrow night, which is why I didn't really get too worked up about the batteries. I didn't think it was going to be a nice night tonight, so this was kind of a should I or shouldn't I? So I did. And well, whoops. You'll have that. So I just got to keep an eye on the battery. It's definitely looking interesting. I think next time that I actually image this, though, I think I'm going to actually go for C50 so I actually hit the middle of it. Or one of these other NGC objects. dog's trying to wear herself out. I don't know if she's going to be successful or not. Ooh. Let's see. No, I don't. Oh my goodness. Xena, come on, man. This is the dog's Gerball. Well, there's that too. I know you can hear the squeaks, but I don't know if you can hear her growling. It's pretty hilarious, actually. You're a weirdo. Give me that ball. Give me that girl ball. Give me it. Give me that ball. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's funny if you could hear her. If you could hear the gers, it's rather hilarious. She gets very, very vocal with that thing. You'd think she's just tearing it apart, but yeah. She's just having a really good time with it. Come here, wackadoodle. Give me that. Give me that. It's funny. It's funny. Rawr. Rawr. Any better? Rawr. It's funny. She gets really going sometimes. Yeah, that was pretty mild, really. I just had to get her closer to the microphone so it would pick it up. She's crazy. Yeah, she's just over there raging on it. It's nuts. What do you do? Let her play. You're goofy. You're a goofy girl. Give me the girl ball. Give me that girl ball. Give me the green ball. Don't start the vacuum, please. Can't you get it? Arf. You're all hands. You're all hands. Anybody want a rowdy dog? Well, you know. I'd help you clean it up, but I don't know where nothing goes anyway, so you're still gonna have to drive it. Yeah, it would have been definitely a lot nicer if you'd have been able to just drive there and you were closer. But then in the end, it's those extra miles you're not going to have to drive back. So, yeah. You're done. You are done. Go lay down. Go. Go lay down. I mean, there's always some kind of trade-off. meat has laid down. Thank goodness. Crazy little animal. Oh, hey, Ed, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the RSTP stream back in here. The Ubiquity did an update, and I'm sure that the stream numbers just changed. So. It did an update, I think. It did an update in the middle of my last stream, so pretty much crashed the alien cam after about halfway through the stream. I just don't know how to get it, or else I'd put it back in. Okay, that's cool. I figured it was something that we would have to look into, at least a little bit. Like I said, if I knew how to get into the RSTP, then I would just try and screw around with it myself, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is. You just have to look at me instead of looking at the, at the telescope. Or, there's always just looking at what's on the telescope. Because I'm getting a cup of coffee. Plus, we had some sort of, weird power glitch or something around here, and it changed. The kitchen clocks were not working. The light in the bathroom that's on my plant had to be reset, so it's all janky on the time, and yeah. I'm just trying to get around to getting the clocks reset so I really know what time it is. So one of the clocks in the kitchen says it's like 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, what? That's super wrong. Yeah, luckily Miss Doggo has decided to just chill out for a little bit, which is good. She needs to do that once in a while. She just kind of went splat on the floor. It's great. What's this about? So I either noticed a feature that I didn't notice before, or there's some sort of alarmist thing going on right next to my battery. And, yeah. I don't know what it is. But as long as it's working, I'm just gonna let it keep working. It's probably yelling at me, telling me that the memory's full or something. And I'll have to check that at another time. Yeah, I had the same thing come up. Oh man. I'm still here too. The dog is still here too. Put your head back in. Put your head back in. No. No hiding. But I can. Nerd. Yeah, I am a nerd. But only periodically. Cheers. Got my space pants on. Argyle socks on. Yeah, I'm in full nerd wear. I would definitely stand out at a D&D convention. Needy. Yeah, the dog's needy. I'm definitely nerdy. I have some nerd definitely built in. It is true. I have my space pants on. Da da da. That's funny. Gator, that pig short was a riot. I laughed my ass off. That one was funny. I still need to catch your latest one, but that pig one was hilarious. Just saying. And I literally just, I think I had like a really low sugar reaction the other night when your live was going off. And at some point, I pretty much hit a brick wall and I had to go to sleep. And I laid down and I went immediately to sleep. And you can ask Ed, I never fall asleep unless I'm just absolutely wrecked. I was absolutely wrecked. He tried calling me. And yeah, I was toast. The chocolate was so funny. Like, man, that's gross and hilarious and fabulous and all these things. Yeah, it was funny. I laughed my ass off. Yeah. Yeah. Aw. I was toast. I was so shot. I ate like a 4-year-old during the day, and then I tried to eat an actual meal. And when the meal hit, it was all over with. As soon as that meal landed, my eyeballs were impossible to keep open, and I just went splat. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be there Wednesday. I'll be. Oh, wait. What the hell's today? Oh, happy Friday the 13th, everyone. Because now it is Friday the 13th. Ooh. Are we all scared? No, not really. Mm-mm. Do I have my... Do I have my stabby thing nearby? Oh, I do have my stabby thing. That, for the record, is a letter opener. Yeah. I'll definitely be for watching that. Halo's cool. His videos are fun. They're very interesting and entertaining. Is he doing a live or is he doing a premiere? Yeah, he's totally different. I like it. Different is up my alley. Oh. Okay. I guess we'll find out, huh? Oh, shit. Okay, I had to like literally, yeah. Do I see the glazed donut? Somebody stole my sweet roll. Probably. Danny, I think you're right. He probably is. I'm just trying to get as much on this nebula as possible before my telescope tells me it's going to get angry with me and crash. Like, at a certain point, yeah, at a certain point, it will shut itself down, and I'd rather it not do that. Do you do that, Gator? I couldn't do that because my dog would find it. Because she literally puts her ball under there and then goes and gets it later. Yeah, it's like a skull missing the bottom jaw. Or the bottom jaw is kind of off to the side a little bit. I definitely want to get a different perspective on this the next time, though. Yeah, we thought that before the last time we were looking at it. It is a ghoul. Half his face fell off. All right, good night, sweet. Have a good one. We'll chit chat sometime tomorrow, I'm sure. Yeah, I just keep watching that battery drop slowly. I'm literally obsessing on my battery life at this point. It's like I want a certain amount of picture, but I also want to make sure that I have enough battery life to get the, to save it all. Because I don't know what it does if it crashes it. I mean, I'm saving all the raw images, so I suppose there's always that, but... Lots of stack failures tonight, too. But I think it's quite seriously because of the arc that it's on. Yeah, it's heading west, so it's pretty much gonna screw me over anyway, so we'll take what we can get for a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna end up having one more smoke, or basically finish the last one I had. I just took a couple puffs off it and looked at the scope and went, meh. Yeah, I'm not gonna crash it. But what I mean by crash is I mean it just basically shutting down when it gets tired, and it will do that. I don't remember at what point it does that. I feel like it's like 20%, and I don't want to get to that point. So I know it says right in one of the tutorials it tells you. Alright, I'm going outside too then, dang it. I'll just hop over into the chat for a sec. Alright, I'm going outside too then, dang it. I'll just hop over into the chat for a sec. It is definitely brisk outside. I ain't gonna lie. So that was a short and sweet half a smoke. 'Cause brr, man. Dog is snoozing on the couch, which won't be for too much longer because when I go out and grab the scope, she's gonna flip a grip and then she'll settle back down again. But as soon as I shut the front door, she'll kind of freak out. So I'm used to that. Kind of happens every time. Taking the stairs? Just asking for a friend. Yeah, you know. Take 'em when you can get 'em. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do about another 5 minutes on this image. And then I'm going to shut the telescope down. And then come in and go out, get it. And then come in and say goodbye here shortly. Let everybody get some sleep tonight. Or move on to something else, I don't know. Whatever you're gonna do. I'm probably gonna get a snack and then get the battery charged because I think tomorrow night it's supposed to be another clear night, so even if I don't go live tomorrow night, I'll probably image some. We'll see. It's supposed to be a gorgeous few nights with the moon in no existence, basically. It's just not. I don't think it's even gonna rise anytime soon yet. Yeah, it comes up at 1:26, so it's gonna be coming up shortly. So same kind of deal tomorrow night. I'll basically be able to get it out a little bit earlier and get locked onto something. But it'll be a rock, paper, scissors as to whether or not I go live. I probably won't, but If you guys twist my arm after Halo's done, I might think about it, so. Okay. Did you have to go down? Do you have to go back down to lock it? Oh. I know. Talking about hotel corners, it's like, no. That stuff just needs to be pulled completely apart and then it'll be comfortable to sleep in. I'm just letting this record up to a full 50 minutes. No, I don't know what's in your brain. It's probably best that I don't know what's in your brain. Just saying. Woohoo! We made it to 50 minutes on this one. And it's gonna disappear here in a second. See? Goes from that to that. Yeah, so you know, the biggest reason why it's chewing up the battery so fast is because I've got the what the heck is it called? Mm. Got the anti-dew shield running, so. Alright, we're gonna shut it down. And I am gonna go ahead and let you guys watch the slideshow till I come back in. And I will be right back. we have a slightly frosty, very tired battery. This is the thing that makes it all go whir for long periods of time. It's kind of chunky. It's about twice as thick as my phone. It's 3 times heavier than my phone, but it's definitely a good battery. It's actually a charger, and it got frosty, so I'm gonna let it dry out in the house and warm up, and then I'll plug it in the morning and let it get charged up. Anyway, you guys, I appreciate you coming in. It's been fun. Hopefully everybody gets a good night's sleep, and we'll see you on the next one. And thanks for coming in.